Welcome to the How to Answer series. If you want to know how to answer the question, where do you see yourself in 5, 10, 15 years, then tune in because that is what I'm teaching you today. And make sure to hang around to the end because I am sharing with you an actual example that you can screenshot on your phone or computer or whatever of how to actually answer this question word for word. If we haven't met yet, my name is Ellie over at goforthllc.com or on Instagram at @forth_LLC. We are so glad that you're here. And over on this channel, we are helping young job seekers and career professionals just like yourself nail the job search, land the job of your dreams, and excel with flying colors. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button below, give this video a like, and better yet, comment below what you're learning, what you're loving, and what you want to learn from us next. We may just give you a shout out in our next video. So let's get right into it. The question we're going to help you answer today is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? The first important criteria for answering this question is I want you to think about realistically, what is the trajectory of someone that would enter this role that you're interviewing for right now? What would it look like in 5 years for that person? Now, this is not saying, say exactly what they want to hear. Nope, wrong answer, not at all. What this is saying is I want you to think about the confines of the situation. I'll give you an example. If you are interviewing at a fashion design company to be an entry-level designer, and they ask you where you want to be in 5 years, and you say that you want to be designing video games, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? In fact, they're probably thinking, what are you doing here? Now, I would argue that if that is true, if you really do want to be designing video games in 5 years, you should probably look for a job that lets you do that. My second key to answering this question is you absolutely have to get a little personal. What I mean by that is I want you to be able to explain a little bit more about who you are and how that relates to where you see yourself in 5 years. The more that they can get to know you, the more that they're gonna feel that they can trust you in this new role. For example, let's stick with this fashion design example. You could say something I've learned about myself over the years, especially in my internship or in school, is that I love leading people. And so ideally in 5 years, I would love to be leading a team of designers. Not only does that stay within the confines of your situation, so a fashion design firm, but also you're letting them in a little bit as to what you really enjoy, which you're sharing is leading people. Now, the role you're applying for may not be a role that lets you lead people right away, but what you're saying is, I would like to progress and grow in such a way to eventually have a role that lets me lead others. The last key here to answering this question well is you have to be specific, meaning if you do have a certain goal in mind that fits within the confines of the situation, absolutely share it because that is indeed letting them get to know a little bit more about you. Let's look at another example. Again, if this is a fashion firm, you could mention that, it's always been a dream of mine to design a signature line of pieces at a fashion firm, and it is my dream to make that a reality here at this firm. You are showing them that a dream that you've had for quite some time that's pretty specific but absolutely attainable at their company is something that you see yourself working towards under their roof. If I was the owner of that company, I would sign you on the spot because to me, that shows that that's something really deep inside your heart. It's very personal, it's very specific, it's very attainable where I'm running business. And so that's someone that I want on my team who's running toward their goal. Now, as promised, I want to share with you an excerpt, a template, if you will, an example that you can take and plug and play for whatever interviews that you have coming up. In the next 5 to 10 years, I would love to be in a position of blank, doing blank type of work based on my blank, which could be experience, background, interest, etc. I think this dream and vision aligns really well with the work that I would be doing here with your team. Do you see what I mean? It's personal, it's specific, it's reflecting on things you've already done, it's painting a picture of the future. It's very, very clear that if you were to get that role at that company, it would propel you toward your dreams. And can I just give you a little motherly advice? Fourth mama reporting for duty, fourth mom. Upon reflection, if you feel that you don't have something that you could see yourself doing at this company in 5 to 10 years, I want you to strongly consider why you want this job. And don't get me wrong, you don't need to stay in a job for 5 years, you don't need to stay in a job for 10 years. However, you are going to have more passion in your work, you are going to love what you do, you are going to be more motivated, more challenged, and more excited to go to work every single day if you can see a goal that is attainable doing the work that you're doing right now. So I hope this was helpful for you. We love helping you answer these interview questions. And so please like this video, comment below what you learned, if this was helpful, and any other questions that you need help answering in your next interview. If this was simply not enough and you want a job search BFF to walk alongside you in your career journey, then you are in luck. We're currently filling spots in our Get Hired course, which happens every single month. We have linked that registration below along with an exclusive discount code for our YouTube subscribers. We would love to have you a part of our group. That's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching this series, this How to Answer series. Stay tuned for more videos coming and check out the rest of our videos on our channel. That's all I got for you today. Go forth and interview on.